What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Strung Out Outdoors. If you're new to the channel, I'm your host, Cornbread. For everybody else, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. Well, we're taking the outdoors off-road, kinda, sorta. Y'all hang on, you'll see what I mean. Now here over the past couple months, I've had a few companies reaching out to me, want me to do product reviews, but this is one that I'm actually excited about. It's a 240 watt, 24,000 lumens, 2-piece LED light bar, and it's from ZMOON. Now I like them better on the top, but the hardware that came with it's too short. So until I go to the hardware store, I have to put them on bottom. But y'all comment down below, let me know what you like best. Alright, so what I'm doing right here is I'm going to be getting this relay. And I'm going to tap it into where this ground wire already is. That way I don't have to drill no new holes. Alright, now I know there's going to be a lot of y'all out there watching this video trying to figure out how to wire up your fog lights for the first time, and you're intimidated because of all the wires and the relays and stuff like that, but it's really not that bad. This relay in particular has 4 prongs on it, and they'll have 4 numbers on those prongs. There'll be an 87 prong, an 86 prong, 85, and a 30. And what those numbers represent is where your wires are going to be ran to. For example, this 85 is your ground, so we're just going to run it around and ground it off on the chassis. I used the one that was already on the vehicle. I explained that earlier in the video. And then our 86 is the accessory wire. That's this blue wire. And accessory switches being your switch that turns the fog lights off and on. I ran it behind my firewall, and it comes out down here and goes into my steering linkage. And that'll run inside the cabin to my switch. And I'll show y'all how I got my switch wired up. Next is 30. This is going to be your inline fuse wire, and that just runs straight to your battery, hooks up on your post, positive post, just like that if you want to do it. Now when you're running your wires, make sure, see how I got mine zip tied. They're all zip tied and tucked away where you can't see them, make it look nice and clean and safe. You don't want any heat melting them, and you don't want them getting wrapped up in a fan, chopped up, or anything like that. Alright, now 87, this white wire, that's the positive for the lights, and it just runs the same path as I did with the inline fuse, but it goes down to the fog lights down there. I know y'all can't see that, but that's it. It's not that bad. If y'all got any questions, comment down below. I'll be glad to help you out. Alright, so that blue accessory wire we was talking about running through the firewall and the steering linkage, that's it right here. I'm in the driver's side floorboard, of course. And it goes back in behind my air conditioning unit and up toward the stereo, and I ran it right here to my cigarette lighter adapter. Now I did that because I wanted a clean looking install. Just took my cigarette lighter out and I plugged this into that. Now the adapter that the cigarette lighter goes into, I had to hollow the bottom of it out, so I had to pull it out, knock a hole in the bottom of it, that way I could run my wires through to the switch. And now I got a clean looking install. Okay, so over here you want to tap into your fuse box to a key on only position. No power, but when I flip the key on, see that light up? When I turn the key off, power's gone. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Key on, light should be on. Light should be off. Now we'll do a key off switch on too. Switch is on. Keys out. Switch is on. No locks, that's what you want. And that's it. Everything's wired up and working properly. I ain't got my mounts tightened down yet, and I'm gonna wait to do that tonight. That way I can balance the lights in the dark, and I'll take you off for a ride and show you what they look like. Alright, just a little tip for y'all. Liquid tape. Once you get done wiring everything up and you know you're not going to be moving anything anymore, take some of this and dab it around all your connections to waterproof it at all your wiring connections, like where you heat shrink that, which I hope y'all was using heat shrink and not just tape. Go through around the edges of those, dab that around it, seal that off, waterproof it, and then go up top at your relay box and not all your connections up there and dab some of this on up there too. Alright, I just want to point something out for y'all real quick that's really bothering me while I'm editing these videos, because I want to give y'all an honest review. And honestly, I think these lights are great for what they are, but this video is not going to do these lights any true justice because of the quality loss. Now my cameras was already having a hard time picking up the lights in the dark, and I was using the GoPro Hero 7 Black and my HD camcorder. Now these up here, these are my raw files straight off my memory card from my camera, and down here this is my timeline. This is where I edit my videos at, and for some reason there's a great loss in quality just from dragging and dropping the video files down here. Alright, so if I play this, you can see a lot more detail. Now the camera, you can't see it the way I did in person, but the camera did a pretty good job of picking it up. You can see the details in the tree and the grass. You can see the mailbox down the road. You can see the woods over here. You see the curve in the road. But when I play the same file on my timeline, the quality drops. It's blacked out. You can't hardly see the trees or the grass. You don't see the mailbox and the curve in the road. You don't see the wood. You can't even see across the street. Again, here it is over here, same file. See the trees, you see the grass, see the mailbox, see the woods, yada 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 yada. Now also I want to point out to y'all that, again, these are raw files. They haven't been edited down here. No color enhancements, no lighting changes, nothing like that. If it had been edited, you would see this orange exclamation mark on the file, and there's no orange exclamation mark. Just to show you again, drag and drop. Bam, it's blacked out. Play it up here. You got color. Alright, now what y'all are going to see on YouTube is probably similar to this down here, or it might be even worse, because once it's rendered and it's uploaded on there, the quality could drop even more. And I just wanted to point that out because I don't think this video is doing these lights any true justice, and I want y'all to know I think they're pretty good lights. Alright y'all, that's it for this review. I'm going to do some adjustments to bring the lights up a little bit more, but everything seems great so far. They're extremely bright, as you can see. They overpower my low beam and my high beams. I believe they're rated at 24,000 lumens. That's 12,000 a piece. And for the price, I don't know if there's anything better out there. Now as far as durability, that's going to take a little bit of time. So if you're watching this video at a later time in the future, comment down below with any of your questions. I'd be glad to help you out. And even if you need any help with installation, I'll be glad to help you out. Alright, we'll see y'all next time.